But like we just said, let's go ahead and kick off the show talking about Quantum Leap Farms. Now, a few weeks ago, you may remember we had Susan, the founder of the Dats Restaurant Group, on our show to talk about a very generous man that they were able to meet to help them through the pandemic. Well, we thought we'd revisit the farm, get to know this guy a little bit better and what he's doing for the community. And again, the Quantum Leap Farm, a equine-assisted therapy, making changes in the lives of those who need it, including wounded warriors, like the one you're taking a look at right there with two adorable twins. Of course, that is Mark Lally and his wife there. He joins us now with Jenna Miller, the program director at Quantum Leap Farm. Good morning to the both of you. How's everybody today?
We're great. Good morning.
Well, thank you.
So, Mark, I want to start with you and kind of pick up where we left off a few weeks ago. You made a generous donation to help the Dats Restaurant Group during a pandemic, and you were talking about the importance of paying it forward. Let's go back, though, shall we? Give people an idea of your service, which, again, we are so grateful for. Thank you for everything you've done for this country. Tell us what happened to you and why this farm is so special.
I was in November of 2007. I was a Black Hawk crew chief on a routine training mission when we lost control of our aircraft and wound up doing an emergency landing, crash landing, and we lost 6 of the 11 members on board. And it was pretty much, we had people walk away. I was crushed and put into coma for a month, more than a month. And after waking up from a coma, I was transported to the VA hospital here in Tampa for rehab. And after almost 2 years of rehab, I was released out into the world, and I had no mission, I had no purpose, I had no, I had no mission primarily. And I was turned on to this farm from the Wounded Warrior Project, invited me out to a barbecue. And once I came here, I didn't want to leave, and I haven't left yet. And I'm now going to live here. But it was just the place, the people, the animals, the purpose that this farm was just, it spoke to me. It was something that I needed to do, see through. And met my wife here. My daughters will be here when they're old enough to ride. And my one daughter will do therapy here for her disability. So it's going to come full circle that way. So I can't wait to see what happens.
It almost seems that life-changing or life-saving is an understatement in your case, to hear you talk about the importance, of this farm. And I want to, talk your story, of course, and you were wounded in combat. But I think for most veterans, that transition, whether they're wounded or not, that transition back to civilian life is something that is so difficult. What was it about this farm and their programs, which we're going to get to know more from Jenna on? What was it about this element that were able to help you make that transition and give you purpose again?
In the Army, we're told to always place the mission first. When we're in boots and uniform doing the job, we know what our mission is. We know what we need to do to accomplish that mission. We know what we need to get our brothers and sisters through that mission also. As civilians, a lot of us don't have that thing to do. We don't have that mission to go forward with. So a lot of us get lost out of uniform. This became my mission to help myself, help others, help family members. It kind of gave me an outlet to do more, and I'm proud of that. So.
Mm-hmm. And Jenna, what I'm able to learn, Quantum Leap Farms, the offering's much more than just being able to have a horseback riding program. Explain what you're able to do and why this farm has really taken it upon themselves to help those in the community who may be in need or who are having some struggles.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a comprehensive equine therapy center. And like you said, we're more than just riding. We have professional services here. We have mental health therapy. We have occupational therapy. We have adaptive riding, which is a program that Mark started in. We have military reintegration days. We have therapeutic military retreats. We do personal and professional development. So we really pride ourselves on being able to offer people what they need in the moment, whether it's an individual, a family, sibling, group, and really help them feel empowered. Mark mentioned finding a new mission and a new purpose. A lot of our veterans come here and they just feel disconnected from their coming back into the civilian world. And horses really help us connect. They're very social creatures. And so they very much parallel the relationships we have with other human beings, with our families, with ourselves. And so really our goal is to empower individuals and help them feel more at ease in their own skins and back in their family and back in the community.
Jenna, just getting to know Mark and his story, and when he talks about his twins and meeting his wife there, I'm assuming you've been able to see so many heartwarming, life-changing stories. Jenna, what is it like being a part of this farm where you do get to see the good that's coming back to people, or even the light that's coming back to people, and their eyes light up and their hearts again find that purpose?
Wow, it's so extremely humbling, and it's why I get up and come to work every day. It's not work, it's a passion, and I would say our whole staff feels the same way. I mean, our participants get so much out of coming here, but so do we. All our participants, their perseverance, their strength, their courage, their bravery, it inspires each one of us that work here. And being able to give back to some of those who've given so much to our community, to our country, I just feel like Quantum allows. It's just our way of doing our little part.
My co-host, I already said, is off for the day, but I know she also agrees that we're so fortunate to be able to be on a show like this because we can spread messages and we can kind of have call to action for community. So I want to ask the both of you, viewers at home, if they either know someone or themselves want to get involved or want to help out, what message do you want to leave with them today so that we can get everybody involved and help this wonderful farm? Mark, we'll start with you on this one.
Well, being a nonprofit, we rely on community help and community outreach. So the more partners we can have within the community, the more we can help people, the more we can further this mission, the more we can help all we can in all the ways we can. So that's the biggest thing.
We just want.
Yeah, Jenna, what would you like to go ahead and share as far as what do you need from the community, or how can people learn more?
Yeah, they can learn more by going to our website, obviously. But, our mission is really to improve people's quality of life and cultivate human potential through equine assisted therapies. So whether that's participating or whether that's becoming a volunteer or a donor, our mission here at Quantum is just to make a greater impact on our community. And not even just our local community, but we also serve veterans throughout the country. So we are always looking and we're always in need of people getting involved and just becoming part of the Quantum family. Like Mark said, he's never going to leave. We're never going to allow him to leave. And everybody that walks through the gates really falls in love with this place, and we fall in love with them. And they just become part of the family, become part of the village that helps us being able to continue to move forward and help those in need.
Speaking of gates, I don't think we've talked about it. We talked about Tampa Bay and a whole. Where are you located? I don't think we've ever said that. Let's kind of give the details that maybe we've missed over talking about the bigger picture.
Yeah, we're in the beautiful area of Odessa. So we have about 20 acres. We're surrounded by a beautiful, huge preserve, and it's just the setting out here is truly therapeutic. And I would even say slightly magical.
Oh, I think so too. I can tell with even your shot there that I'm looking at, it looks fabulous. Yeah. And so again, when did you guys get started? I'm just curious, how long have you been around so that people can kind of get an idea of your background?
We were founded in 2000, so 21 years now. Wow. We were founded by Edie Dopking, and it started out as a very small organization, and we've just continued to grow and added more people to our family.
Oh, I'm so glad. People like Mark and his family, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, it was so great to talk with you. I'm glad we were able to spend some time and really learn more about Quantum Leap Farm, and Mark learned more about your beautiful family. Thank you again for your service. Jenna, thank you for all you're doing in the community. QuantumLeapFarm.org is where you can go for more information. And I hope the both of you will stay in touch.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.